Yeah, well, you know what? American master weaver Tina Puckett has been weaving since 1981. She lives in Winstead, prefers a local breed of vine to form each of her very unique baskets. And I got to tell you, when I saw you coming in here, out of the corner of my eye a little while ago, and I see these huge things, I was expecting like little baskets. No. It doesn't look like you do anything little around here. What's your first piece that you want to talk about?
Let's talk about the sunflower.
All right.
I'm very well known for the flowers. It's something I created from doodling.
And I'm just going to, while you're talking, I'm just going to stand behind it so you can get an idea of the scale of this thing. Can you see? There's me. All right, this thing's enormous.
Yes.
Okay? It even covers up my belly. Go ahead.
People like to put it in their entranceway, or on their, if they have a big fireplace. Even outside, the outside patios are the in thing. If it's in a screened-in area, protected area, it would work fine.
And if we slide a little bit to the left, what do we have here?
This is modern art, I would call it. It's actually what I call life. Life is very colorful, and it's full of turns and curves, as you all know. So.
And complicated sometimes.
Yes. Yes.
I love it.
Next, we have a table here. I'm also well known for the furniture that I make.
So the stand on this glass table, everything's woven together. That must be tough to do, or is it?
You have to. You have to have an eye for it. There are different pieces of bittersweet that I had put together to get it level, because nothing is straight in the bittersweet world.
Or in nature as it is
Yes.
at all, right?
Yes.
Now, you mentioned bittersweet. So
Yeah.
is this the local vine that you like to use?
Yes, it is the local vine. I actually travel all through the United States showing my work at different shows.
Yeah.
I actually just got back from Colorado and Wyoming. And nobody knows about the bittersweet vine unless they have come from New England.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't even know about it, and I'm from New England originally. But
Yes.
So that's all this is constructed of this bittersweet?
It's the framework is always done with the bittersweet vine.
Oh, okay.
Now let me tell you, this technique of weaving, like the sunflower, is something that I have created, and it's called dimensional weave because it creates dimension.
Yeah.
This year,
so like meaning sort of a texture.
Yes.
Okay.
So this year I actually produced another weave, and this is the new technique of weaving that you see here, and it's even more dimensional, a lot more
Yeah, I
depth
noticed.
to it.
Yeah.
And this Tiki Bar right here also is that new technique.
Oh, the front of it, yes, of
Yes.
course, yeah. So we'll try to get a shot of that too. You have a Tiki Bar. What else do you have? Because you have the giant sunflower. You have
Yes.
wall hangers. You can pretty much make anything. I was asking her during the break, by the way, did you weave your car? And you had an interesting answer.
I was invited to Denmark to show my work and teach, and while I was there, the Danish weave with a willow, and they had woven a little truck out of willow, and the motor was in it and everything. They could drive it.
Be careful what you ask. I guess that's my lesson. All right, and if we can get a wider shot, yeah, perfect, because there's so much here to see. What is something like this? Well, you've even got a handbag. What is
Yes,
something like that?
this.
What would something like this cost, maybe?
This is very
Perfectly
special.
ergonomic.
This is $300.
And again, it's got that bittersweet.
Yes.
Okay.
The smaller flowers, like you can see here, this is actually Indian blanket flower, which is known in the desert.
Yeah.
This one right here.
Okay, this guy over here.
Yeah. And this is the red poppy. And these flowers go for $1,800.
Okay.
The big sunflower goes for $23.
Beautiful. And you have shows that you go to all over
Yes,
the place. You
yes.
mentioned Denmark, of course,
Yes.
so you do a lot of traveling.
Yes. My next show is actually in Garrison, New York, so I'll be pretty close. So
Okay.
anybody wants to come to see it, they can go on my website. On the homepage, they can click on it and find it.
How about that? How about if we connect that to our website so that in case people forget that or they don't spell it right, everybody knows how to spell WTNH.
Yes.
Right? It's not a word, but you know the letters anyway. WTNH.com, and you can click on Good Morning Connecticut. It's that simple, and you'll find out all that information about Tina Puckett and all of her stuff, and better yet, her